This is kind of a boggy back bay here at Whitney Lake. It's the southwest corner of the lake. And this is just one final thought to wrap up all these videos that I've been making and you've been hopefully watching, is that as I pan up here again and show you this red line marker with next to nothing between me and the water, is that all along this mile plus of shoreline where I've been stopping and making these videos, we are just asking for 100 to 150 to 200 feet buffers where there is just a skimpy screen or just a very modest screen along the lake shore. Of the other lakes that whose shorelines I've walked in a similar fashion and made videos, every single one of them had 100-foot buffer. Well, not every single one. Some of them had less than 100-foot buffers, but they were thickly forested. And all of them were thickly forested, whether there was an 83-foot buffer or a 117 to a 185-foot buffer. They were all thickly forested. And some were sloped, especially at 185 feet, and some were not as much as sloped. Most of them were. And it strikes us that asking for the same thing at Whitney Lake and with deeper buffers where there is a skimpier screen, like right here, is reasonable. And doesn't mean that much acreage and that many trees that are retained. Instead, what's going to happen to these trees is so many of them are going to be made into cardboard boxes. And maybe some structural lumber with the pine, I'm not sure. But we're going to lose this. And if I could zoom out now, out over the water, as we tried with the drone, you could see this is quintessential Northwoods scenery, the kind that thousands of tourists come to see every year here in the Northwoods. And why wouldn't we retain that here as we are at other lakes in the immediate area and even throughout the Northwoods, instead of turning this into cardboard boxes and maybe a little bit more structural lumber and veneer and pulp for other things like tissue paper. Why do we need a few extra cardboard boxes when we could retain a bit more of this while still doing the logging inland? Thank you.